I'm somebody who, whilst I was brought up in the UK, as my accent probably gives away, I spend an increasing amount of time away from England, and I'm planning to move into California at some point, either at the back end of 2015 or perhaps early 2016. But something I've been warned about as a really, really big issue when you start buying property in the States is foundation repair. Now, it's something as a Brit we just don't really see too much of. The soil here is pretty reliable, and when we build property on the mud that we have or the soil that we have, it generally doesn't move around. But I've been warned about California in particular. The soil moves around, and you can either buy a house or be unable to sell a house because of underlying foundation problems. It can really wreck your home, and obviously that's something I'd like to avoid. So what I've been doing is I've been actively researching foundation repair experts within the local geographies I'm likely to move into. And Irvine, California is probably the place I'll move to at the end of this year. Now, the reason I'm shooting this video is to bring to your attention a company that doesn't necessarily come up when you search on, Yahoo, Google, Bing, the other major search engines, but they are absolutely superb. And I'll tell you how I know that in a moment. I'm not affiliated with the company at all. I don't know Donald Moody or any of the other employees or any of the people they've serviced, so I'm not in any way connected with the organisation. But I know they are market leaders within Irvine, California specifically, for a number of reasons which I'll go into now. First of all, when you look at their website, this is the personnel. When you look at their website, it's obviously professionally put together. They're very, very keen to present a very good image, and rather than just looking the part, they actually can back that up. They're licensed, they're very kind of authentic, very reputable business. They have a number of different testimonials from people they've done work for, but I tend to only rely on the ones that are done externally rather than ones on company websites, because the external ones are ones are genuine. I'm not suggesting these are not, but I'd like to look at the external sites. So their social media is very up to date. They've got a good kind of LinkedIn page as well. You're looking at 51 employees, so it's a very substantial business. And the reason I know these are very good is because on external websites like Yelp, where the reviews are third party and done by people out there in the public, not manufactured by employees or made up, all of the reviews they get are absolutely outstanding. Now look, they've only got 7 reviews, but every single one is 5 stars, and some of them are very recent. So we've got Yuan H, sorry if I've mispronounced that, saying Project Foreman Armando and his crew took care of our problem. The EagleLIFT team is fantastic, as well as everybody behind the scene. We've got Aggie M from Danville in California. These guys are great. We purchased our home unaware. The post-tension slab foundation sunk 6 inches. Wow. Okay, low in the rear of the home over a 40-foot span. So, basically that meant the whole house was in danger of collapse. And that's another very satisfactory outcome. I've got another review here. I've owned my house for 7 years now, and around 2 years ago, my wife and I have noticed we were having door issues, sticking, and several cracks were appearing throughout our home. Okay, in Sacramento, another big issue, but again, EagleLIFT came on the scene, performed the work. The foreman, Armando Rodriguez, again, had a really good crew. They were very prompt, very professional, very explanatory as they were going through the process, so managing the expectations, and done on time. So again, another very satisfied customer. That's again from this year. Whilst we were a little dismayed that our foundation could not be completely levelled, would have done more damage than good to attempt more lifting, we have a very stable foundation now, and our accordion style slab is much, much, much better. Okay, so again, very practical. They didn't try and do something that was undoable, but gave the best possible solution. Again, 5 stars from this year. We've got Zavira H from Porterville in California, very similar, very fantastic job done again. Kevin A, 5 stars to EagleLIFT, thank you guys. I'm not going to read that all out, you can probably guess. And then finally, GC from Tracy, California, remodeling floors and discovered cracking concrete in the slab foundation. long-term viability of the home in question, and Bruce Knox, a project manager, came out and basically sorted it out. So again, another fantastic review there. So that's how I know when I get there, before I buy somewhere, I'm going to have an inspection done, and before I call anybody else, I'm going to be talking to EagleLIFT, because I know from this evidence here they're clearly very good on communication. They're clearly very good at identifying and solving any problems that are out there, and they're the perfect guys in the geography for what I'm looking for. Hopefully that's useful. This has been Luke Bastin. Thanks for watching.